Hey guys, welcome back to my little comic corner that I like to refer to as the Forbidden Zone. Uh, Took a half a day off work today. Just want to come back and relax a little bit, but I decided to go to the my local comic shop, or LCS, as our friend Higgy puts it, and actually came out with a pretty good score. I bought how many new? I think I bought three new books, and the rest of them were like out of 50 cent and dollar bins, and some of the back issue bins. Uh, First one we'll show is a series that I really love from DC. A lot of you guys like this too. Is Batman and Superman: World's Finest, number 17. And here we have Melee. So you have everybody in this one. You got all the robot guys: Metal Man, Red Tornado, and looks like Mr. Atom in the background. The Mazo, and all kinds of goodness going on there. But it's got really good silver slash Bronze Age feel to it, and I really enjoy it. Mark Waid does the scripts, and Dan Mora does a really great job on the inks, and I mean the pencils. So fun book. First issue of World's Finest, Teen Titans. Another one by Mark Waid. Just kind of thumbed through this and looked like a lot of great fun. And the other one, big fan of the Justice Society of America, and for some reason the shipping on this and has been terrible. It's been delayed and delayed and delayed, and the fifth issue actually came out, and I have it. I had it on mail order because I pre-ordered it months and months and months ago, and I think it's coming in a week or two. But it was already out at the comic shop, so I decided I wouldn't be cheating if I went ahead and got it as a variant cover. So here we have the Justice Society of America number 5 with a Jakeem Thunder variant. And it's got an advertisement for the Blue Beetle movie on the back. Looks like a pretty fun movie. I'd like to go see it. So, great story in that one. Uh, and just as a kicker, I got a couple of great magazines in the mail. This is the last issue of my subscription for Jack Kirby Collector, which comes out quarterly. It's got a great Sandman and Sandy cover on it. And I think this issue's theme is Law and Order. So just got people that read this they already know, but got a lot of cool stuff in here. Shows a lot of Kirby's art, his pencils before they're inked. A lot of cool stuff. Would highly recommend this. And here's a character called Sergeant Muldoon from Sergeant Fury, and I think it was like a takeoff on Jack Kirby himself. So that's lots of fun. And what else we got in here? Super Cops from Jimmy Olsen and New Gods. You get to see the close-up magnificence of Jack Kirby's pencils. And you got Who the Heck Redesigned Paste Pot Pete? That's a question that we all been asking for years. And got some nice color reprints from Justice Traps the Guilty number 7. A T-Man triumph over the phony Czech racketeers. So lots of great early Kirby work here. So just a great package. Like I say, highly recommend it. A lot of great articles. I always like this portion of this Kirby Obscura. Always some interesting stuff that you never knew about Kirby and his work. So pretty much anything that you buy from Tomorrow's is top notch, especially if you're a collector as old as I am. And here we have back issue number 146 with some stuff dedicated to the Bronze Age Daredevil. And they kind of do a tribute to Tim Sale, who unfortunately we lost last year. Great talent. But this has got a lot of great articles. Other than Daredevil, just lots of great stuff. Yeah, Daredevil and Black Widow. Here's what's funny. Before you open this up, this is one of the back issues I picked up today just because it had Man-Thing on the cover. So I thought that was pretty funny. And this is like some guest appearances by old Hornhead. And other than the Daredevil theme, there's lots of good articles about the Bronze Age Daredevil. Here's some pencil art from Gene Colan. Yeah, this is when giants walked the earth, at least in the comic art world. Here's some more great stuff. Some picture frame covers, which I still need a few of those. Okay. Here we go, another one. There's some Dr. Midnight stuff. Superheroes with disabilities. Pretty cool feature. You know, Professor X, the Chief. And you got Jericho from the new Teen Titans. Of course, Batgirl. Oracle. There's that collar. And this is what I thought was cool. Challengers of the Unknown in the Bronze Age. I love this era of Challengers. This and when they restarted it again in the late 70s. Then you have the, if anybody remembers the Amalgam book, DC versus Marvel. Challengers is a fantastic, fun book. George Tuska did a lot of the art. You have some Neil Adams covers in here. Dead Man appearances. So, lots to like, lots to like. And here's shows some early Challengers. And when they start in Super Team Family. And more of the same. Just some great articles. Great interviews, great art. And here you have some more appearances by the Challengers. So in Justice League 144, when they retold the origin. Have them in World's Finest. You have them in DC Presents, done by Jack Kirby. That's a cool issue. And here's another more of the same. And this is a series that I would like to collect, the one Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale did. I've got a couple issues, but I'd like to get the rest of them. Just some of the issues I read, it just makes me want to get the rest of them. It's really cool. Tim Sale art. Very cool series. You got a Tim Sale art gallery. There's one from my buddy Rod, old Jade Jaws. Spider-Man, Batwoman, or Batman and Catwoman. And I don't know if those of you that watched the sci-fi / superhero series called Heroes several years ago, there was a guy that kind of went into a trance, and he like did all these prophetic paintings, and all those paintings were done by Tim Sale. And the funny thing about that is Tim Sale was colorblind. So I thought that was just an awesome fact. And just seeing that on that show. If you're a Tim Sale fan or just kind of interested in that, check out the Heroes series. I think it went like 4 seasons. And I think there was like a Heroes Reborn series, which I have them all on DVD, but it's pretty cool. We have an article about Hal Jordan. Who is Hal Jordan? That's old man Jordan's boy, for those of you that didn't know. And we have a article on Sinestro, the Rogue Green Lantern. So lots of cool stuff in back issue. I think I've got one more issue of this to go, but I'm going to have to re-up it. But because I think an issue after this one showcases George Perez's run on Wonder Woman, and the one after that showcases DC superstars in space, Adam Strange and Captain Comet and all those guys. So I'm for sure going to get those 2 issues. But anything that Tomorrow's puts out is just top notch. Couldn't recommend it highly enough. All right, now we're getting to the $1.50 boxes. Just a little mishmash of everything. Just all stuff that I have been wanting to get and love. If you'll remember the DC series from a few years ago, Countdown, they had all these little, I guess you call them ancillary series or side series or whatever. But these ones I picked up, I did not have any of these. So here's the Countdown to Mystery series. There's number 2 with Dr. Fate. Pretty cool. And here's number 5. This is Dr. Fate and Eclipso. It's getting late at night. Can't talk. I found a Legion of Superheroes Index. And this is published by Independent Comics Group, which I think they were a part of Eclipse Comics later on. I think there were 6 or 7 issues of this, but Legion of Superheroes Index. It's really, really fun stuff. Sort of like some Who's Who, like early appearances of the Legion. There's one of my favorite Superboy issues. First appearance of Mon-El. So fun stuff there. I started collecting the Dr. Fate series in the late 80s, and I never did complete it, so I found some issues I didn't have. Pretty fun stuff. Here's number 8. Any character associated with the Justice Society, I'm all over it. Here's number 9. And I tried to want to start filling in my run of Stars and Stripe with Stargirl and her stepdad. Here's number 3. Jeff Johns and Lee Moder. This character I always liked. This is Manhunter number 1 from 1988. Ostrander and Yale. Stars and Stripe number 12. Number 13. And just to break it up, we'll throw in some Gold Key. Tono and Kono, the Jungle Twins, number 11. Yeah, number 11 from October 1974. Love those painted covers. And I got to have something with an ape on the front, right? Another series that I want to collect, I think it's just 4 issues. Another DC Golden Age character associated with All-Star Squadron and the Seven Soldiers of Victory. Crimson Avenger by Roy and Dan Thomas, by Brooks and Gustovich. Number 3. And this was just some kind of little preview thing, and it had the JSA on it, so I had to get it. It's a sneak preview from, when was this? 1991. So we got Hal Jordan and the JSA on there. Have an ad for the 600th appearance, Batman and Detective Comics. So, some pretty cool stuff. I thought that was a cool little piece of comic paraphernalia. And here's some more countdown stuff. This is one, I've actually found all of them. Countdown Arena, 1 of 4. Has like all the doppelgangers from the different universes going into battle against each other. So there's all the Batmen apparently. And number 2 with the Green Lanterns going at each other. This is actually some really good reading. Number 3, here's all the Wonder Women, the Andy Kubert cover. And number 4 with all the Superman battling it out. And we have some more countdown stuff. Countdown to Adventure. Forerunner versus JLA Axis, or JL Axis, the Nazi Justice League. Here's number 4, Forerunner versus Magic. And number 5, Animal Man, Wild in San Diego. His favorite character. A favorite character. And found some Harvey in there. Found a square bound Sad Sack. Sad Sack, number 29. This is from 1970. Nice square bound book. I'll take these all day long. Here's something very cool from the Archie Adventure series, The Fly, number 8. Some Steve Ditko action going on there. And I think in one of the other stories, you got a couple little funny features in here too. Jane of the Jungle. And here's another Ditko story with the Jaguar in it. So that's pretty cool. Some Marvel Bronze Age. A little warped, a little water damage, but it's complete. The insides are really good. Doc Savage, number 6. Doc Savage, a man of bronze. For $1. Okay, now we'll get into some of the other books that were more than $1, but they were still in the bargain bins. Some more Harvey goodness going on here. One of my favorites, Spooky, 136. And I was really tickled to find this one. This is Weird Western Tales presents Jonah Hex, number 33, with a Joe Kubert cover. I didn't know Kubert did any Weird Western Tales covers. So that was worth the price alone. Booster Gold, number 25. This is the last issue of that series. I've got the first issue and the last issue and a few scattered issues in between. So all I got to do is put the filling in the jelly donut and fill that one out. And speaking of Kubert, these are lower grade. You got some ink overspray on them, but there were some Kubert War covers I didn't have. Here's Star Spangled War, number 174. Our Fighting Forces, 145. Yeah, this has got some stains, and the corner's kind of folded up, but I didn't care. For a couple of bucks. Could not have it. And here's the aforementioned Daredevil issue. Love this cover. And, of course, obviously, you can tell this is Gil Kane. Daredevil number 114. Man-Thing stalks this swamp. That is pure Bronze Age goodness right there. More Sergeant Rock, Army at War 262. And I showed some Stargirl or Stars and Stripe issues earlier, but I never had the first appearance, and I found it and got a really good price on it. So happy to have this in the collection. Stars and Stripe number 0, first appearance of Stargirl. And more Our Army at War. It's number 236. Here's a 25-cent giant. Love it. And number 255, a 20-cent cover. And last but not least, have an issue of Unexpected that I didn't have, number 202. This is probably like from the early 80s. And it's got a Luis Dominguez cover. You don't want that one hopping down the bunny trail. All right, guys. That's all the comics, but probably the best thing that I found was a flyer. I had thought about going to a comic show like in October, November down to Tennessee, and that would have been a 2 or 3 hour drive, plus, you know, admission to get in and all that. And the guy that runs our local comic shop, Todd, he is the head of this comic and toy show here in Richmond. So this is like 10 minutes away from me. It's at the Eastern Kentucky University Alumni Coliseum. So anybody can come to this one. $15 for one day is $25 for both days. And I asked them how many dealers were going there. They said, well, we got 100 booths so far. And I was like, I am there. I am there. Money and comic books will be flying. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. I always appreciate the great comments and that you would take time to check out my channel. Hope you guys are having a great night, and I will see you soon. Onward and upward.